Just about anybody in Ohio can qualify for down payment assistance. That's right, and you would be a fool not to take advantage of free money if it's being handed over to you.
But I pity the fool.
See, Ohio has some of the most remarkable down payment assistance programs, and throughout the years, I've helped many people achieve homeownership that thought it could never happen. These programs help make that possible. In this video, I'm going to introduce to you the top down payment assistance programs that are available statewide. Along the way, you will find out the eligibility requirements for these programs, exactly what strings are attached, and the steps that you need to take in order to take advantage of the program that you would like to use. Many people think that in order to qualify for down payment assistance programs, that you have to be a first-time home buyer, but that isn't always the truth. In fact, all of these programs I'm going to go over don't have that requirement. The top 3 programs I'm going to touch on in this video are the following. All of these programs are available statewide. Ohio Housing Financing Agency, also known as OFA, offers 2 down payment assistance programs, with the first being Your Choice program and the second being Grants for Grads. The third assistance program here in Ohio is the community's first down payment assistance program. So you may have heard of the Ohio Financing Agency before, and if you have, you're probably familiar that they offer more than just down payment assistance programs. And at the end of this video, I will show you how you can combine their down payment assistance programs with their other offerings. So you may be asking yourself, who qualifies for these programs? So for the Your Choice program, you must meet the following requirements. You must have a minimum credit score of 640 if you're using a conventional USDA or VA loan, and a minimum credit score of 650 if you'll be using an FHA loan. Your income cannot be greater than the maximum limit for your county. And if you're wondering what the income limits are for your county that you live in, I've included a link in the description below to help you figure that out. Also, your debt to income ratio must meet the lender's requirements. The eligibility requirements for the Grants for Grads program vary from the requirements for the Your Choice program. See, you still have the income, credit, and debt to income ratio requirements, but for this program, you must also meet these 2 additional requirements. You must have graduated within the last 48 months with an associate's, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, or other postgraduate degree from an accredited college or university, and you have not owned or had ownership interest in your primary residence in the last 3 years. Now on to the community's first down payment assistance program. You must have a minimum credit score of 620. Your income cannot exceed 115% of your county's median income, and you must meet debt to income ratio requirements as well. An example of 115% of your county's median income would be if the median income of your county is $100,000, you cannot make more than $115,000 to qualify for this grant program. Also with this grant program, you must occupy the property within 60 days of basically making it your primary residence. Down payment assistance sounds great, but how much assistance can you really get with these programs? Is it even enough to cover my entire down payment? For both OFA programs, Your Choice and Grants for Grads, they have an option of 2.5% or 5% of the sales price. And the Community's First program has 3%, 4%, and 5% options. So yes, it can cover your entire down payment, and it can even help cover some of your closing costs, depending on how much assistance you actually get. Now look, nothing in life is truly free.
Well, nothing comes free in this life.
And free things always come with strings attached, or there is some sort of cost associated with it.
Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me.
And if you're wondering what strings are attached with these programs, now is a time to pay close attention, because this could end up costing you if you don't understand these stipulations. So for the Your Choice program through OFA, the stipulations are that you must live in the home you purchased for 7 years. And if you sell your home within 7 years, you must repay all of the assistance that was provided. Now, for the Grants for Grads program, the stipulations are a little less stringent. Down payment assistance is forgiven after 5 years as long as you remain in the state of Ohio. If you sell your home and move out of the state within 5 years, you must repay some or all of the assistance provided. So the Communities First program doesn't have the same rules. There aren't any restrictions on reselling the home, but the interest rates with these loans are a little bit higher, and how much higher depends on how much assistance you receive. So interest is going to be higher for you if you get a 5% assistance versus a 3% assistance through that program. So as you can see, there's pros and cons to each down payment assistance program. Now with all these loans, you must work with an approved lender through the agency. And I've included links to a list of approved lenders for each agency in the description below for you. This leads me to what steps you need to take in order to secure one of these grants. Obviously, the first thing you need to do is contact an approved lender and begin the loan process with them. During that time, if you're using OFA, you must complete a homebuyer education course that your lender will guide you to. The Communities First program doesn't have a class that you need to take, so just contacting an approved lender is all you need to do to get started. So earlier I mentioned that you can combine programs that OFA offers, but what are the other programs that they do offer and how exactly do they work? OFA has other programs for home buyers that can benefit you by giving you a better interest rate or even a mortgage tax credit. And if you want to know more information on how you can combine these programs, you're going to want to watch this video where I go into more depth about OFA and their offerings. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.